What is up, Dog Squad? Trucks back with another video on the channel today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing Week 17 NFL predictions. Super excited to be doing it. As you can see in the background, I've got some Cowboys stuff that I got for my birthday. So Christmas. So I got, not for Christmas, but I did get some, like a hook thing. So I have all my jerseys there. I have a Cowboys star. I have Michael Parsons painting or picture that I got for, I got from the Dallas Cowboy game. Actually, I got both of those from the Cowboys game. I also have this Dak Prescott, not signed, but you can not real, but you can see it's a little sign. That's his real autograph, but it is just a painting. And then you have the How About Them Cowboys. I got that for Christmas as well. So all the fun stuff that you need to know. So I'm just trying to kind of keep it that way a little bit. Okay, but yeah, as you can see in the background, you got tons of stuff. Order you get center. This is how probably the live stream will go. So you can use more of a background, and then that's also how the video. That's also center because I figured out the camera way how to do it. But without further ado, before we do get in this video, actually, let's make sure to subscribe, click the like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. I'm trying to get to 800 subs by 2024. We're close. But hopefully we can be able to get to it. But now without further ado, let's get right into this video, Dog Squad. They just be like that. The back hopefully gets more involved.
In the microwave. I closed the door.
Squad, here we go. This is also my Tony Pollard jersey I got for Christmas. There's a Cowboys light over there, so maybe there will be something I can show you. I made like a sorter, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. So I got some pop figures, all the fun stuff for Christmas. So here we go, Week 17 NFL predictions. We're starting off. We went 9-7 last week after I thought we were going to actually do really well. I actually thought we were going to have a pretty good week. A pretty fantastic week after we were like 8-3 or 6-3 at one point. And then we started losing because of the Christmas games and stuff, and it really sucked. Especially the last two games, with the Cowboys and then the Broncos game, that really failed. I was like 4 up for 5 or something on those. But now we got. I did not be able to do Thursday, of course, when this post is after Thursday night football game. Browns and Jets. I picked the Browns to win. So that's when we wanted to pick. So Saturday, Monday Night Football special edition because of the college football playoff being on Monday. They have to do it on Saturday, and they can't do it on Sunday, obviously. Lions sitting at 11-4 at the Cowboys 10-5. Congratulations, I respect to the Lions. They won the NFC North. They did something for the past 3 years. Now the Cowboys need to shine. They're at home. Dominant performance, I believe, will be incoming for Dallas. 7:15 p.m. Central Time on ESPN ABC. This is a Cowboys game. We got to bounce back. If you lose this game, we can't be trusted anything. This is a bounce back. Prove that you can beat those really good contenders, even if it's at home. You know that you have the confidence. Home doesn't always mean everything pretty much. It's not like it gives you that much special powers. We are just more comfortable. Our mental. I said something about this on my YouTube page and Den Boy Supports on my community post. This team is all mental. Their thoughts. It's all what they're comfortable about you doing. Home sweet home, and then you got away, and they get all a little bit frightened. That's what affects them, and that's what affects them most in playoffs. So that's what I think they'll get it down to 35-20. I think Dak has a great game. I think Lamb will go off once again. I think the defense will be better than it was. It was doing better did really well last week until the very end of the second half or something. But I mean, offense could have done better. It was both sides of the ball. It was a team effort. Could have done better on both sides, but Cowboys do get the win this time, and they go back to that, and they do get the first win in 3 weeks. Patriots lonely 4-11 at Bills 9-6, 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. So this is the start of the Sunday games. Bills are going to win this game. I know the reason I'm saying 21-10 is because they kind of have struggle. They struggle against those bad teams, but they do really well against those elite teams. Patriots are much different than that first matchup they had. They're in Buffalo. I think Josh Allen will have a decent game. I think James Cook will. I think he'll be another star at home, and I think they'll get the win over the New England Patriots. I don't really think it's going to be that big a deal for them to win this ball game. I think it's going to be just get in there, get out with a win. That's really all. All right, now we got Falcons 7-8 at Bears 6-9, 12 p.m. on CBS. So two teams that are just sitting there, kind of hoping to get in the playoffs. Bears at home, they put in a much better performance than last year. They've definitely improved. Well, remember when they were winless and all that, and we thought they were going to stay like that for a while. They've just been able to get back up and up and up. You know, they beat some teams that they probably didn't think they were going to beat. Falcons coming off a big win against Indianapolis. I still think Arthur Smith should get fired eventually. Desmond Ridder's maybe it's the right choice. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's Desmond Ridder just can't do it. I don't know. It's just they're too inconsistent. I think this week they still like the Colts. They seem to do really bad on the road, kind of like us. And they struggle more on the road, and the Bears are going to, I think, get the clearly win. I think they're going to do a little bit. Justin Fields is going to have, I believe he'll I think he'll have a good day. I think he'll get like a rushing, at least a rushing touchdown there. But no, I think he'll pop off against the Falcons. Their offense that they'll put Heineke and all that they're going to put up a fight since they have him in. Oh yeah, this was another interesting game. Raiders sitting at 7-8 at Colts 8-7. 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Yes, this is a tough one to pick. But my eyes are on the Indianapolis Colts. They do so much better at home. The Raiders, I know they can beat those. I know they can do it anywhere, but I think this is a bounce back game for the Colts. I think they'll win. I think the Raiders are going to be like, they'll fight, but they're not going to do it again. I don't think they're going to, they're good, but they're not as good. That was the Chiefs, I know division battle doesn't always make a difference, but when they play each other and they're trying to verse Chiefs, like a bad team like that, definitely will have an impact. But Colts do get the win over the Raiders. Michael Pittman should be back. Defense is too inconsistent, but I think they'll be more consistent today against a slightly also inconsistent offense. Colts get the win, 28-24. I got Rams sitting at 8-7 at the Giants sitting at 5-10, eliminated from the playoffs. They got nothing to play for. Tommy DeVito's out. You got Tyrod Taylor and 12 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Rams, I think, are going to struggle. Giants are going to just give it their all. Tyrod Taylor, he's definitely helped whenever he's played. I think it's going to be a game where they're going to blow it. I think it'll be like 13-3 or something, and the Rams start using that powerful offense. And their defense starts to come a little bit up more. I think they start getting a little bit better throughout the second half. This whole entire Rams team, I think Cooper and Puka get a touchdown today. I think Matthew Stafford has a good game. I think it's gonna be a good second half for them to take the lead, and the Giants just blow it. All right, next up we got Cardinals sitting at 3-12 at Giant Eagles sitting at 11-4. 12 p.m. on Central Time on Fox. Okay, so we know the Eagles have played terrible. Well, I guess they were, and then last week they were like, it wasn't the best football they played. Much me, I really want them to lose. But I don't think this is going to be the game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to get to the point where it's going to be like at the very end, and then, it's going to be like a turnover, and then they're going to score more points and all that. It's going to be the end of the game. Cardinals are going to give it their all. They're eliminated. They're going to give it the fight. Eagles are still, I don't think they're going to play their best football. They haven't found what they need to, but I think that defense is going to have trouble against a Cardinals offense that can be good, especially like Kyler Murray. I do think they're going to have trouble against that with them, with the McBride, James Conner. I mean, Michael Wilson's been okay, I guess. But this Eagles defense is going to have trouble. It's going to be a high-scoring game, and their offense is going to be able to get it done against a defense not as good as what they should be. But they get the win. I do think this it's going to be close until the very end, like I said. But wait till next week. Let's see what I have to say about next week to determine our NFC East chances. Say what I have to say. Tell me what I have to say next week. Wait till next week when I go to week 18. Now, I don't know. I probably won't do a video, but you'll see my prediction next week. It may change up. Saints 7-8 at 8-7 Buccaneers. Saints at Saints. 12 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Buccaneers sitting. Baker Mayfield has had a heck of a year. What a year for him. I underestimated him. I thought he wouldn't fit at the Buccaneers, but no, they're putting the 8-7 Buccaneers sitting at the division. They can clinch it with a win, I believe, against the Saints. No, I believe so, because unless something happens, who do they play? The Panthers? I think they play the Panthers, so I don't really think. Maybe it has to do something like if they win this game. Maybe the Falcons win, they can clinch it, both 9 wins maybe. If they lose to the Panthers. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know. Well, they think may go towards them. So, no, offense can't, offense will ease past the Saints defense, I think, a little bit better, I think, in the second half. I think the first half will be a little shaky for them. Saints offense gets rolling with I think with with Carr and Hill, I think it'll be kind of like that. You know, I think they'll start actually maybe trying to come back at one point but I think it will instead be the opposite of last week when they were trying to come back. You know, last week they were trying to win in the second half, trying to come back and make an epic comeback against the Rams. But I think this week it'll be like the first half or something. And the Saints offense definitely hasn't been the best, but they've been productive. Alvin Kamara, I think, will get a touchdown. I think Rachaad White's proven himself to be much better than we kind of thought this year. Definitely a great, definitely a good running back for them. Powering through, he's gonna have against that Saints front can cause that Saints team can have penalties, but I think he does get a touchdown. I think it's gonna be a neck and neck game, maybe. Will the Bucks start trying to keep back and then they'll get the touchdown, all that. I think it's gonna be a okay game, not gonna be the best one you want to watch, but it will be it's a regional game. This is one of the regional games. The Bucks will get touchdown, be one ever won. I think they'll win. All right, Niners 11-4, Commanders 4-11, 12 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Blowout 42-13. Why in the world will the Commanders win this game? If they do, Niners don't even try talking to us. Panthers 2-13 at Jaguars 8-7, 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. I know the Jaguars have had trouble, and the Panthers can easily win this game. Well, maybe not easily. Jags, I think it's gonna be a little rough. It's gonna be rough. I think it's gonna be one of those that's gonna be a little rough in the first half. It's gonna have trouble. Panthers offense is gonna start exploding. I think that Jaguars defense has gotten a little bit worse than we kind of thought they would be. Kind of like the Colts remind me of inconsistency. I think it's going to affect, but I think they get more out of them than that Joe Barry Packers defense did. I think they force them to get less points. I think they get a couple turnovers on Bryce Young. I do think the Jags get their offense more exploding in the second half. I think they get the win. That offense is good. They need to be able to use it, and I think they will on Sunday. All right, this is a great game. Dolphins 11-4, Ravens 12-3, 12 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Man, what a heck of a game we want to see. Dolphins, I know, can tend to get blown out in those big games and beat those. They're not much different than us, but I can expect them putting up a fight. They're in the playoffs. Baltimore, I think, is gonna somehow get a little cocky from last week's win. They're not always the man, but I think they'll be like I think what will happen is the Dolphins ought to come back, and Ravens sometimes know how to blow leads. I think it's going to be like a 17-3 game or something, and it just becomes a tie, and it'll be like a tie ball game. I think they go in overtime. It's going to be 21-21, I think, going in overtime. So it's going to be like 17-0, and then this. Well, maybe not 17-0, like 14-0, 20-0, I don't know, like 21-0. It's going to be, I think it's definitely going to be like last time when the Dolphins they've been able to try to come back to these games. The Ravens, like I said, blow leads, and then they're going to win the overtime. It's going to be a tough game. I think Dolphins will lose this one. They're not much different, so they do get the win over the Dolphins. Ravens are still the best team in football, 13-3. Dolphins fall. All right, here we go. Sorry it froze, but I'll fix it. Titans sitting at 5-10 at Texans 8-7, 12 p.m. Central Time on Fox, I believe. It's on Fox? Usually they aren't Fox. Texans, I think this will be... Titans, just injuries. I put that on my weekly room. That division of that AFC South. I mean, you got the Jaguars. I mean, with Trevor Lawrence, Colts with Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman. Texans, C.J. Stroud. Yeah, Nico Collins getting there. Now Tank Dell a couple weeks ago out for the season. Titans, Will Levis, Derrick Henry. I mean, oh my gosh, like it's everywhere in that division. I think this will be a back and forth game. I think the Texans get it done. Neither defenses are what you want to see, but they do get the win over the Titans. They're still putting up that division. All right, Steelers 8-7 at Seahawks 8-7 as well. 3:05 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Now we're getting to those 3 o'clock games. There's like 10 noon games. I had trouble seeing this, knowing that Seahawks defense. But I know Mason Rudolph has had a good game. But I mean, really, I don't think he's gonna have the best game he has. It happens as a fluke in Pittsburgh. All these quarterbacks changing. Yeah, Mitchell Trubisky had like one game. He's out. I don't think it's going to last with him. I think the Seahawks do go able to stop that. Oh, bad, not so. But they do get 23 points on them, so with Mason Rudolph. So the Seahawks defense, I think, puts up a better game. The offense against the defense, I do think that defense is going to have some trouble. The rush is going to be fine. I think when you get to the pass, I think that's when it's going to start haunting you, I think, for that Seattle offense. And then trying to compare that Steelers defense. That's what's going to get the set 27 points. I think they get the win. All right, Chargers sitting at 5-10 at Broncos 7-8, 3:25 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Okay, this is gonna be. I think this will be one of these Broncos. This is where the Broncos put in their backup QB, and you know they all get like they get the win or something. Like they somehow get the win, but Chargers defense can't stop anything. So why does it even matter? Broncos have a productive enough offense with Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton. Their offense can't even do anything anymore. I mean, against the Broncos defense, I was able to hold Josh Allen to pretty well amount of points. So I can say the Broncos should be able to win this game by 10. Okay, now we got a couple more games. This should have been a great game, but it's not the best game as you wanted to be. You thought it would be. Bengals 8-7, sitting at the Chiefs 9-6, 3:25 p.m. Central Time on CBS. I would usually say Bengals win in the regular season against the Chiefs, but this isn't Joe Burrow, so no. This is Jake Browning. Can he go up against the Chiefs defense who has been able to kind of do better? I really don't know. They were better, and then they kind of like, I give them more of a better defense than usual. They actually have a productive defense. No, Jake Browning I think it's going to get stopped. They do give them 20 points, though, so that's going to hurt them. But 30 points is where that Bengals defense can't stop that Mahomes and Kelsey and all that. The receivers, no, but they do get the win over the Bengals. It's not as good a game as we thought it'd be, but they do. All right, this is the last game due to no Monday football game. It's the Sunday night football game between the Packers and the Vikings. It's going to be a shootout. I agree it's going to be a shootout. The defenses, no. I can't trust that Joe Barry defense, and I cannot trust whatever that whole Vikings. I don't want to see that the Vikings defense either. No, it's going to be a shootout. You know, their offense, I think will be better. The Vikings' offense, I know it's been rough for them, but they were able to do well against Lions last week. Packers, you know, they've been able to put up a lot of points lately. Jordan Love's been able to do better. He's been on and off the season, but I do think he has a fantastic game. I think both quarterbacks do, and the Packers do get the revenge, and they get revenge. I don't think they're gonna get. No, I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. I don't think the Vikings are gonna sweep the Packers. I think the Packers will split it. But let me know, Dog Squad, what your thoughts in the comment are about these predicts and what you think on these games. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe and your subs. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. Oh, I also want to show you this right here. I got this from my aunt. It's like a Cowboys, like I'll be saving like money in here and stuff. It's like a bottle and all that. Like it's really cool. It's like a Coke bottle almost. But I mean, man, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I got Patrick Mahomes right here. I also have the Tom Brady winning one of the Super Bowl 53. Yeah, because it says all L-I-I-I, if you know your Roman numerals. But yeah, that's basically it. But I do want to thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you next time, Dog Squad. Have a great rest of your day, and enjoy Week 17 this week. I'll have the Cowboys Lions preview come out tomorrow, and I'll have the live stream on Saturday, and maybe another video, but probably just short. I'll see you next time, Dog Squad. Peace.